Hey guys, this is Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my biggest catch of the year so far. And by the time you're watching this, it's actually been like a month and a half since I caught this fish. I kind of thought, I did catch it on a glide bait. It's like a big fish on a glide bait. I thought I might catch another fish or two this spring on a glide bait. But I haven't really committed to using a glide bait since this catch, so I'm just going to make this catch its own video. But before I talk about the bait and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the catch.
You going. My reel just came off my rod, but I got a fish. What in the world? My reel is coming off my rod. What the heck? I've never had my reel come off my rod. Let's go. You're kidding, dude. I hooked into this fish and my reel must have been unscrewed and it came off my rod. That's ridiculous. I mean, that is like the worst luck ever, but I still got the fish in. I'm screwing my reel back on nice and tight. I don't even know, like, how often does your reel come unscrewed from your rod? Not very often. That came at the worst moment possible. But I still landed this fish, and it's probably a 5-pounder. Now that fish ain't too bad, is he? It might not be, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's pretty fat. It's probably gonna be close to 5 if it's not, but it's around 5 pounds. And yeah, I'm using this fish gripper because, I mean, it's a big fish, it's really powerful. And I don't really wanna get hooked by these trebles, so hold it without the fish gripper once I get the hooks out. Okay, so as you can see, this one has a bloody tail, so maybe it's spawning already. I'm not totally sure, or it's just making a bed, getting ready to spawn. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's probably pre-spawn, but gotta weigh this fish. I'm just gonna guess 5 pounds on the dot. The gripper weighs 2 ounces, so scale is zeroed out. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's 5 on the dot, but since the gripper is 2 ounces, it's 4.14, so almost a 5-pounder. I'm really happy with that fish. And I was just trying to gain some confidence on the glide bait today. I am thankful for my friend Coulter. He always tells me, like, I told him I might come out here with a glide bait and a worm. He was saying, well, if you want to catch big ones, don't take a worm, just take one rod with the glide bait. That's what I did, and it definitely paid off. There's that fish. I guess 4 pounds 14 ounces, so not quite a 5-pounder, but still, if I had caught this last year, it would have been my 3rd biggest bass of the year, and we're only 2 months into 2022, so, and I've already caught a couple good ones already. So this year in this spring, I really wanted to focus on big baits to catch some big fish. So far I've already caught 2 fish on that glide bait, a 4.4 and a 4.12, so 2 really solid fish. I'll definitely take this. It's given me some confidence on these bigger baits by catching another fish on it, and that's enough talking. I gotta release this fish. Okay, and this fish came off of a real small little piece of wood over there. I think it's easier to release her right here, so it's probably where I'll end up doing it. But really solid fish. I'm sure she'll be, totally fine and ready to go. She had a bloody tail. I mean, I'm pretty sure that means it's a female. I can't remember if it's the male or the female that like gets the bloody tail from making the bed. Maybe it's both of them, but anyway. Oh, there she goes. All right, I thought she was gonna dart off while I wasn't pointing the camera at her, but there she goes, back into the depths.
All right, so that was definitely a pretty fun catch. I cannot believe that my reel came unscrewed from my rod as soon as I hooked into that fish. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, like ever, when reeling in a fish before this. And of course, when I'm like reeling in a 5-pounder, it happens. Luckily, I still got it in. It was definitely a great catch. And I'm kind of proud of that catch because it was actually out of like a pressured public lake, not like a private pond, like my first catch on that bait. But the bait I caught that on was the Sly Guy Replica Gill in the 7.5-inch size. It's a giant bait. It weighs like 4 ounces. And this whole glide bait thing is definitely intriguing because you can catch some big fish on them. I mean, my 2 biggest fish of the year were both on a glide bait, and then last year my biggest largemouth and smallmouth were both on a glide bait. So they definitely catch big fish. They just usually don't catch a lot of fish, and sometimes, or a lot of times, they don't have the patience for fishing a glide bait because they just want to go out there and catch some fish. And now that it's warmer and the creeks and rivers are starting to kind of turn on again and the fish are starting to bite out of those, I'm probably not going to be using the glide bait that much, but I'm still probably going to try to use them a little. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, but I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.